C.O. Bigelow. This is a pharmacy started in 1838, one of the longest standing pharmacies now, apothecaries back then. Think about this like, your local CVS back in the day. You can tell it's old because it looks like it is. This company is fascinating because they've always been known for making their own little proprietary blends. So back in the day, that was a bunch of herbal remedies. Today, that's things like compounds, let's say, that they do actually on site. There's also huge margins in that segment of the industry. What's cool here is their ownership, how they've passed it down. This company has actually handed down ownership from employer to employee since the very beginning of this thing existing. So how does a business like this stay in business when you've got CVSs all over the place? And that's where people go for their pharmaceutical needs. It's probably this one thing right here, which is they stock some weird shit. So if you would have asked me a few years ago how to beat competitors like CVS and Walgreens, I would have said, don't try. That's a terrible idea. They're huge. But have you been in one of those things lately? They're awful. I think little stores like this are going to have a complete resurgence because we're a little bit tired of the fluorescent lights, all of the terrible things on shelves for you. There's no curation. There's nothing local. There's nothing interesting. Mark my words. Just like we have seen specialty supermarkets pop up, we are going to start seeing specialty corner stores. You know what the cool part about this is that means that you get to charge a premium. You'd want to put this in an area where there's a lot of people who have disposable income, cash, and you could actually have an outfit there where, like me, there's a store in Austin, Texas called Tiny Grocer, and every time I need a gift last minute, I kind of always forget, I run to the Tiny Grocer because they've got this cool curated gift segment too. In an era where you can get everything you need long term from CVS and Walgreens and Amazon now almost same day, or you can get it Instacarted to you, what's going to make you go into a store and do the impulse purchases, which is where actually these stores make all their money? You have to curate cool shit. So actually, I think this business model is super interesting on a go-for-it basis. You have to have some of the necessities, like the NyQuil, like the soda, like the medicine in the pharmacy in the back. But if you get the impulse purchases right up front, because you've got an eye and a unique curation, I think you can triple how much people spend on average in your store, which means you can beat CVS and Walgreens.